Okay, behind me is a 2023 Polestar 2, and it's all-wheel drive. Let's take a look at it. So I like the way the Polestar looks. To me, it's listed as a crossover SUV type, but I think it looks more like a traditional sedan. And I really like the way that it looks. Some people do, some people don't, but overall, I think it's a nice looking car. So this one here has the dual electric motors, so it's all-wheel drive, 402 horsepower, 75 kilowatt hour battery. That's gonna get you 260 miles of range. This one is on 20-inch wheels. If you do get smaller wheels, of course, you'll get better range. This one, the base price on it is $51,900. And the one that I'm driving right here comes in at $67,450. So let's take a look at the trunk. Okay, so the button is up under by the license plate. And this does have a decent amount of room, actually. That's kind of impressive, especially if you take this off, then you've got plenty of room back here. I thought this was just a trunk, but it is a hatch, so that was kind of surprising to me. I really couldn't tell. It actually did just look like there was going to be a trunk opening, so that's pretty cool. Looks like you do have a pass-through to the second row, but if you are traveling and you need a little bit more room for your luggage, you're going to need to take that cover off of there. All right, so let's see anything under here. So that flips up, so you have a divider. So maybe you put your groceries and stuff there so they don't slide around. And then even farther underneath here, there you've got a charging cable, a little bit more storage space, not a whole lot. All right, moving to the inside. This is pretty nice. This material is a cloth type material. You've got leather here, vegan leather, and another material right here, which is okay. Here's your memory function for your seats. This is just a hard plastic and a little bit area for storage. The seats on this are powered, and it looks like it does have lumbar. And the seats are really nice. They're pretty comfortable so far. Felt like the bottom was a little hard, but we'll find out when we take that out driving and see how it holds up. There is the Polestar interior. Of course, there's the driver's display, and you've got the infotainment screen there, or it's about a tablet size. I'd say maybe 12 inches, but maybe a little bit less than that. And there is your gear shifter. It's pretty easy. You pull back for drive, forward for reverse, and your park button. There's controls for the stereo. Your climate control is down here at the bottom of the screen most of the time, which is pretty nice. This does have a G meter, and you do have launch. So you can actually check your times. That's pretty cool. Not a whole lot going on here. It's pretty simplistic in here, so it's pretty nice. My seat's pretty much where I'm going to be driving at. Looks like there's a decent amount of room. Do have two vents right here. I kind of like these, they're the directional things that they have here, but I would prefer them to be in the B pillars. I think that would be a lot better situation. This does have heated rear seats, and there's a 12-volt plug in there. I don't see any USBs back here, which could be a downfall, Polestar. They may be here, I just do not see them. Nope. I don't see them anywhere. So I'm gonna guess that they don't have USBs back here. So we're gonna have to knock them for that. Now, decent amount of space. You know, there's about a couple inches there, no problem, 2.5 inches or so. That's pretty good. Yeah, this is not very good. This piece right here, my hair is scraping it. I barely even get my fingers in between there, and you see my hair is not very long. So yeah, it's a little tight headspace back here. I am about 6 foot, so if you are taller than 6 foot, you're gonna have a little bit of a tight fit back here. Okay, that's the inside and the outside, so let's go take it for a drive. The steering wheel is in a good spot. I can see the display very easily, which is good. All of this stuff is really close and nice. But down here, there is an armrest right here, and then the center console, and I want to rest my hand on the side of this center console, on the passenger side of this console. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's comfortable. It's comfortable. It's not like it feels awkward or anything, but I don't know. There should be like a rubber or something here. So we are gonna do a launch here. Let's go to the G meter. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think I saw about 0.7 on there. So that's pretty interesting. There seems to be a little lag in the foot pedal. So when you first start to push on it, it doesn't seem like it really wants to do anything yet. The farther you push it down, then it's kind of like, okay, we're going. So I would like to have that pedal tightened up just a little bit, so whenever you press on it, it just starts to go, instead of having to keep pushing down farther and farther. All right, so let's take some curves here. These are 25-mile-an-hour curves. And that was at about 40. All right, always slow down for this blind corner because we really can't see what's going on around here. Came through here a little bit ago and there was a semi truck on the road, not in this exact spot, but on the other side. But this is really doing very, very well. Yeah, yep, it holds it tight. It does well. Slow down through here. The seats are fairly comfortable. These are another set of those seats where I'm not sure road tripping is gonna be that great. I don't feel that comfortable that I think, oh yeah, this is gonna be no problem driving 300 miles or 600 miles. You might be okay for the 300 miles, but they just feel hard in the seat area and not as cushy as what some of the other ones are. All right, yep, that did well around those corners. This whole little cockpit area is nice and comfortable, easy to get to. I like the size of this screen. It's not big and overpowering. It is a very nice size screen. Steering wheel feels pretty good. It is a little harder than I would expect, especially at this price point. It is a little soft, but I would expect it to have a little bit more, softness to it. But other than that, it's a nice car to drive. I don't know, I feel a little cramped in my knee area because of this console that kind of goes at this angle. So it kind of feels like my knees are kind of squished together and they're not, I'm not able to kind of more relax a little bit, but it's not awkward, it doesn't feel bad. I'm just have my knee resting against this side piece. Regenerative braking is strong and good. It is pretty good. Let's see. It does not bring me to a stop. So I think I ought to turn the creep off. I think the creep is still on. So you can shut the creep off and then you won't roll. You'll actually come to a stop and not move. This is a good car. It's got enough oomph to it I was really worried. I had never driven a Polestar before, and I wasn't sure what to expect power-wise. You see the range numbers are not generally as good as some of the others, and the power numbers seem like they were a little bit lower, but this one having a dual motor and 400 plus horsepower, you know, it does really well and really does get up and move. Really enjoyed driving this car. So yeah, I just don't like how the accelerator pedal, I just don't like that. I don't like that I have to push it so far down before it wants to really take off. It's like driving right now, I feel like I've got the accelerator halfway to the floor, and although I only have to press it about another inch for it to accelerate, it's not getting full acceleration. And that first inch or so of the pedal, it barely moves you. And I don't like that. I want it to go as soon as I touch the accelerator. I want it to start to move. And this one doesn't want to do that. Overall, I do enjoy this. So if you're looking for a Polestar 2, I would strongly suggest getting the all-wheel drive version and have some fun in it and enjoy it. I will see you in the next one.